mindset. Whether you're a seasoned professional looking to advance in your career or a recent graduate eager to embark on your leadership journey, we've got you covered. We have a comprehensive range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs tailored for anyone aspiring to excel in management and leadership. What sets us apart? Our innovative approach to teaching. We foster an environment that combines theory with hands-on experience, allowing our students to put their newfound knowledge into practice in real-world scenarios. This practical application helps our students develop the crucial skills needed to navigate the challenges of today's fast-paced business landscape. And the best part is, you can access our programs from anywhere, thanks to our flex.
Welcome to today's webinar. My name, as you heard from Evans, is John Wanjohi. I'm honored to be with you today to talk about leadership, especially the kind of leadership we need in these fast-changing times. Whether you are a student, an alumni, or a staff member of the Management University of Africa, these lessons apply to you. I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts and having fun, engaging conversation. As you are told, the theme is future-ready leadership, leading with purpose, adaptability, and impact. The title is Leading Beyond Today, Building Future-Ready Leadership Skills for a Changing World. In a rapidly evolving world shaped by technology, uncertainty, and global shifts, tomorrow leaders must be adaptable, value-driven, and purpose-led. This webinar will inspire participants to develop the mindset and skills required to lead with confidence, clarity, and courage. We are talking about today and in the future. Let me take you through how the evening will go. We'll look at the key strategies in leadership. We are going to do 2 citations of case studies of leaders who are leading organizations here in Kenya, and we shall also take one from outside. Then we'll have a question and answer session. Then we shall conclude. Let's warm up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could describe your leadership style in one word, what would it be? Please write in the message. I want to see how you can describe your leadership style in one word. Even the students, you are a leader wherever you are. Please write down or describe your leadership style in one word. What would it be? Any notes? Okay. Let's get the energy up.
Our facilitator, I hope you can see on the chat, a lot of them, they have been written. Strategists are participative, progressive, collaborative, consultative, venture, integrity, servant priority, automation. All those ones are just written here by different participants. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, from my end, maybe I have not put my message on, but thank you, Dr. Justa, for assisting me in that. Thank you for your feedback,
John,
for describing.
John, just a moment. Will you be able to project your presentation, or we project from this other end?
Please project from your head.
Okay. And proceed.
I can proceed.
Yes, John.
Thank you. Why future-ready leadership, and why does it matter? Number one, the world is changing very fast. The world is changing in all areas, in all industries, and keeping the pace is requiring us to have leaders who are keeping up with that pace. Number two, technology reshapes work. We have been learning that artificial intelligence is shaping the way we are doing our work. So, future leadership matters a lot because technology is today shaping work. Number three, there is uncertainty and global shifts. Too much uncertainty. The world is changing in a pace that our leaders needs to be ready. There are new demands also on leaders. Too much requirement at work, a lot of data required to manage organizations. Our world is changing daily. Think about how technology has changed our banking sector, our schools, economy. There are uncertainty everywhere. The global conflicts, change management. Leaders today might think differently to keep up. We can no longer lead the same way our parents or our grandmothers and fathers did. Let's look at local examples of adaptability, which is the theme of our webinar today, Leading with Purpose, Adaptability and Impact. Kenyan adaptability in action. Universities moving classes online during COVID. I remember in 2020, I did my master's through online classes. My curriculums were not affected. I learned through e-learning on Odell. Safaricom growing M-Pesa to reach rural areas. You can see the adaptability of the mobile money, the way it goes also to the farmer who is up country. Look at the border riders. During COVID, they were not only taking people from one destination to another, they also became suppliers and doing deliveries. You only needed to call a supermarket and call a border person to drop your products. Equity Bank, adjusting loans and products to suit the people who are looking for financial support from banks. These are powerful local examples of adaptability. Let's go to the next slide. Who is your local leadership hero? Name a Kenyan leader or public figure you admire. Someone you think is future ready as our topic today. Let me see in your notes, please. Name a Kenyan leader or public figure you admire. Someone you think is future ready. Please drop the name in the chat. From my end, I can't see Dr. Jusa. You have some answers on figures you admire?
Yes, Mr. Wanjohi. So a number of participants have indicated Sifuna, Lelit says myself, Kashagwa, Professor Cheloget, Didi Nyoro, Honorable Didi Nyoro, that is also repeated. Seven including
Recording
Alan,
in progress.
Kibuda Kibwana, Dewa of Safaricom, Honorable Gadoni wa Mushamba, Babu Ogwino, Didi Nyoro, Professor Lumumba, and Asige Babu again appears. William Ruto also appearing, Dr. Julius Kipngetich, a number of them. Yeah, just sampling.
Awesome. I can see the attendants are very attentive, and thank you very much. I see great names there. These readers showed purpose or show purpose, courage, and adaptability. All those qualities we shall explore today. Key leadership skills. What skills matter in leadership? And I repeat, what skills matter in leadership? Adaptability is one. This is one of the words that are in our theme. Purpose is another word, and values is the other word. We are going to dive deeper into these three important skills: adaptability, purpose, and values. These skills will help you lead effectively tomorrow and today. Let's look at adaptability. What this means is that you stay flexible. Staying flexible means you change with situations, you look for new opportunities, like border during the COVID time. Adaptability is the ability to change direction when things change. You quickly switch from what you have been doing to move to the next area of adaptability, the way we discussed about the COVID e-learning, the border riders. That is adaptability. Leaders who adapt don't get stuck. They move forward. Would you rather? A quick choice. Would you rather lead a small creative team or large traditional team? This is a question I'm asking the attendants. Would you rather lead a small creative team or a large traditional team? Please type your answer on the chat, small or large. I want to see leaders saying that they would only want to work with a large team or with a small team. Please share if you want. I can see there is feedback, small and large teams. Here is a fun one. If you look like share why, I see a mix of answers. This tells me you have diverse leadership interests here, and that's fantastic. Let's go to the other keyword, purpose. Know your why. Purpose gives you direction. It is through purpose that you'll know your direction. Your purpose will also inspire others. For example, university clubs doing outreach. We can go closer home to Management University of Africa, the Save a Dream outreach that they usually have, coming up on 31st of October. The university reaches out to students who would want to proceed on education, but they are unable. This is a purpose. The purpose is to support students who are not able to meet the fees structure requirements. So University Club outreach is also purposeful leadership. Let me say also, purpose is your why. It is what gets you out of bed each morning. It gives meaning to your actions and motivates others to follow you. For example, we said about the school community, it is purpose-driven. They exist to make an impact. Can you drop an emoji on how you are feeling today about leadership? Are you feeling curious? Are you feeling ready to lead? Are you feeling nervous about leadership wherever you are, whether in the faculty, whether as a student or as an alumni? Or are you feeling excited about leadership? Please drop a message about leadership, whether you are feeling curious, ready, nervous, or excited. Let's do a quick check. Dr. Justa, from your end.
Okay, thank you so much. A number of them. Okay, let me start with the last one, which is curious. The other one is a little bit annoyed. That's the last one. The other one is clapping hands. The other one is crying. The other one is laughing. You know, there's a lot of loves here. Others feel like a king, Alvin. You know, yeah. Others wamekondoa macho and all that. Yes.
Thank you, Justa. I love the energy. Those are so many feedbacks, and I love the energy. Let's move on to the next slide. The mindset of a future leader. What we are going to look at now, the future leader, as per our theme today, is the right battery. We are going to look at the right battery. Skills are like apps, but mindset is your battery. Without a strong mindset, the apps cannot learn. A future-ready mindset includes always learning, having confidence, showing courage, and staying clear about where you want to go. That is why the right battery will be continuous learning. Leaders today and future leaders have to adopt learning what is available in the market in their area that they are specializing on. They also need confidence. That is the right battery. The mindset of the future leaders has to have confidence. They also have to have courage. Courage is also looking at an advert in management university and saying, there's a position that has been advertised and I want to try. You become courageous and you apply for that position. Then we have clarity. You have to be clear about what your purpose is. Clarity is very, very important. And as a leader, that is one of the light battery. We go to continuous learning. We are going to say that continuous learning is learn, learn, learn. Today and future leaders have to learn. There are very many free online courses that readers of today can adopt. The other type of learning is through mentors. The alumni will take up some continuous learning for the students, the faculty, leaders, and also the alumni in mentorship lectures that we are going to put through. You also need to look at the alumni networks. There is already a WhatsApp group for the alumni networks, and I see they always put internship opportunities for the students that are in the university. What you are saying is you should always upskill, continuous learning, learn, learn, learn. Learning never stops. Even after you graduate, my dear students, you must keep learning. Try online platforms like Coursera, Udemy, or even YouTube. Connect with mentors. Join alumni activities. Think of Juakali artisans. They keep updating their skills to stay in business. That is continuous learning. Let's go to the next slide. Confidence, courage, and clarity. You need to trust yourself. That is confidence. You need to take risks even if you fear rejection. That is courage. And you must know your mission. That is clarity. These three together make a powerful leader. Confidence, courage, and clarity. Confidence is believing in yourself. Courage, you are ready to take risks. And clarity is you know your direction as a leader or as a student or as an alumni or as a faculty leader. Let's have fun reflection. Can members give us 2 truths and a lie about leadership? Share 2 truths, 1 lie about your leadership journey. In fact, we can say that we will guess the lie. Just give us 2 truths about your leadership journey. Then we can relate. Jusa, do you have something I can't see on my end, please?
Not yet. Not yet. People are still thinking
Not yet.
about that. Not
No
yet.
problem. They don't want to share the truth or a lie. That's okay. We skip that. Let's go to the next slide. Pulling it all together. Your toolkit. Your toolkit of pulling all together in leadership will be number 1, adaptability. Number 2, you'll need to have purpose as a leader. Number 3, you'll have to have values. Values that guide you in your leadership. Values that reflect well on the people that you lead. Values is everything in leadership. You have to have the good values so that you become an example to the people that you lead. Lastly is a future mindset. Future mindset is a ready mindset, as we said. We need to build future-ready leadership skills for a changing world. So a future mindset is also very important. These skills and mindset build your leadership toolkit. They will help you to stay confident, clear, and courageous in any challenge. We go to the next slide. Reflection challenge. Taking action. What one change will you make to become a better leader? What one change will you make to become a better leader? Let's reflect on this. We need to look at a change that one can make to become a better leader. And it becomes a personal commitment. Any change over there for better leadership of our students, alumni, and the faculty leaders?
Maybe I can sample a number of them. One of them is learn to trust, to delegate. Another one is building cohesive relationship. Someone indicated, oh, Lynette, switch off your mic. Okay, well, networking. The other one is stop procrastinating. The other one is staying with the leaders, then adaptive, taking your courses, then building trust. Building trust is also repeated. Then involvement to encourage teamwork, adaptation to the needs of the current generation, practicing self-control in case of disagreement. I mean, I'm just sampling a number of them, prioritizing empathy, think ahead, that is being proactive, being a leader, not a manager, public speaking skills, improves decision-making, flexibility, and all that. So I just sampled a number of them. Anyways, a number of them, they have been listed.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Nyaga. That is awesome. I can really relate with the Management University of Africa because you are bringing up lady leaders for the future. When I heard what has been indicated, it gives me a lot of courage. It gives me hope that the students that are graduating from Management University of Africa will be ready leaders for tomorrow. Kenya's biggest leadership challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, when we sit down to discuss leadership, we cannot remove our eyes from Kenya's biggest leadership challenge. Leadership starts in general from the country. Then it comes down to organizations. It comes down to institutions, and even goes further, even to the family leadership. So in Kenya, which is the biggest leadership challenge? In one word, let's see, type in the chat, please, because the conversation is about leadership. So let's come closer home and say, what is Kenya's biggest leadership challenge? In one word.
So as they come in, I can just be mentioning integrity, corruption, self-interest, blame games. Corruption is repeated a number of times. Nepotism is there. Greedy, honesty challenges, lies, self-interest, walking the talk. I can't hear anything. Okay, well, Bob, you need to log out and log in again. Trust, accountability, fraud, integrity, accountability, unclear vision. All those are just a number of them. I just sampled a number of them. But
thank you, Doctor.
Corruption is coming out.
Corruption is it's holding the day. Thank you. We have a big challenge in leadership today, and we cannot close our eyes as leaders. We also need to prepare the students that we have in the university in what is happening tomorrow, so that when they take up leadership positions, corruption, unemployment, lies, they don't become part of those things that are a big challenge to our leadership today. We would want them to go out there in the market and be different leaders who are not corrupt, leaders who don't favor their own when jobs come up, leaders who look at mediocrity, rather than giving jobs to people because they are their own family members. In one word, we have a big leadership problem, and I can see the leaders, students, alumni that are in Management University of Africa are quite informed on the biggest challenges that we are having in our country today. In one word, we can say exactly these challenges are why future leaders are very important. Those are the challenges that we are having today. They also come down to our organization. But when we talk about future leadership, it is important that the students we have in university know what is out there and the challenges that will be bumping into when they begin working. Let's go to leadership case studies. I want to look at two organizations. There is Kenya Posts and Telecommunications. For those of you who are there in the 90s, you would relate with this. We never used to have mobile phones. We used to queue in a booth and look for shillings to put there so that you can be able to make a call. If you also want to be called by your friends, you need to agree, and I don't know how, you go to that booth so that they can call you and you give them the number. It was chaos. But we had an organization in this country called Kenya Posts and Telecommunications. And as we were having a full ministry with employees, most of them who are graduates, we didn't have ideas of the mobile phone being introduced in this country. But people who are going to do business in Kampala, Uganda, they used to come to Kenya and tell us that the mama bogas in Kampala have mobile phones. You know, you couldn't believe that we are queuing in booths to make calls, and mama boga next door in Kampala while using mobile phones, either to receive orders or to make orders or to call their customers to say, the sukuma is already here in the market, please come and pick them. So communication in those days in this country was not effective. It was not efficient. There were no emails. You had to post a letter which was taking between 7 and 14 days to reach to the recipient. But leadership emerged in this country, and Safaricom came in and bought shares in Kenya Post and Telecommunications. The booths were faced off. They brought mobile phones in this country. Emails started working. The issue of writing letters and posting them to Kenya Post offices stopped. It is now a matter of dropping an email to somebody for communication. So this is a leadership case study. It is not that in the world, communication had not reached the era of mobile phones. No, there were mobile phones all over. But our country had not adopted future-ready leadership to enhance communication in this country. We are very lucky when Safaricom came. It didn't only bring the mobile phones, it also brought a mobile application that can transfer money anywhere in this world. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about leadership. It is looking at what is required in a country, and people do research, like what the university does, and come up with an answer on the problems that people are going through. So, for those of you who don't know, who have met mobile phones, lucky you. Lucky you, and please say asante to the leadership of Safaricom and kicking out Kenya Post and Telecommunications. Let's look at leadership in a car manufacturer outside now Kenya. Let's move to Japan, where Toyota is made, although they have other factories all over the world. The Toyota car manufacturer in 2024 had the most selling vehicle in the entire world. They had the most selling vehicle in the entire world. The most selling vehicle was RAV4, selling about 1.2 million units. In 2025, RAV4 is still leading the way in the world. They have sold another 1 million units in the whole world. The second car was a Toyota Corolla. It had about 900 units being sold as a number 2 motor vehicle to be sold in the entire world. So, how does the leadership of the Toyota company reach where they are? It is through innovation and creativity. It is looking at building future-ready leadership skills in a changing world. We can also say they lead with purpose, adaptability, and impact. Today, Toyota has a slogan. They say the car in front of you is a Toyota. Ladies and gentlemen, when you are on the roads of Kenya, please look ahead of you and you'll see that the car ahead of you is a Toyota. They have coined a slogan in the entire world, and it is a reality. It is not just a saying that they stay in a boardroom and say the car ahead of you is a Toyota. You go out there on the roads in Kenya, you'll see a car that is ahead of you is a Toyota. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about leadership. Leadership that is purposeful. Leadership that is adaptable to the changes that are happening in the world. Leadership that impacts life in the entire world. So, as the topic today, leadership is critical. And for those two case studies that we have, you can see that leadership is very critical. And that's why our talk today is very important for the leaders of today and tomorrow. In conclusion, if you are a leader or aiming to be one, you must understand your organization, company, or institution. Take note that it can become a beehive of movement, yet no honey will flow. People come in your organization, company, or institution, and people leave. You structure or restructure again and again, but still nothing changes. The spirit within the system resists transformation. As leaders, if you are aiming to be one, you must understand your organization. If you are aiming to be a leader, you must understand your company. If you are aiming to be a leader, you must understand your institution. Otherwise, you'll have problems in dealing with people, and that will be leadership. I think we can reach there, and now we go to questions and answers.
Thank you. Thank you so much, John.
You can unmute, or I can have somebody guiding me on the questions.
Thank you, John. I think I had an echo in my orbit. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have experienced a discussion today, and I think it's very inspiring. And we've been given practical lessons by our John Wanjohi. So I have to go for some 5 minutes for questions and answers. And after that, I'm seeing that we have our DVC, Dr. Dominita, who will also give some few remarks. And then the DVC will also invite the VC to close as this session. Thank you. 5 minutes. You can put it on the chat or you can just unmute. Thank you.
Please unmute because I can't see from my end, and I'm sorry for that.
Okay. John, no questions up to now. I think
Okay, no problem.
yes. So, John, you can allow me to invite our DVC to say some few words. DVC, Dr. Dominita, karibu sana.
Yes. Thank you so much. And thank you so much. Let's move on with another. Okay. So thank you so much for this wonderful talk. And this really good because it's coming from one of our own, and our students can really appreciate the kind of leadership we are giving you. Leadership, as I'm sure you are getting it, is not the issue of the papers, it's not the issue of the power and authority. Leadership is surely the attitude you have, and wherever you are a leader. And if you embrace that, anything you do, you are the leader in that. We will go far, and the students will not talk about lacking jobs, because we can see whatever you do, the little thing you do, you are the leader. Do it to your best, give it the best attitude, and we will go far. We are very appreciative of our presenter today, John, one of our students and alumni. You are hearing from your own, and it's very good. So what we can say, we want more of this talk. John, coordinate the fellow alumni so that they can give more talks to our students. They are so motivating. We don't need to call motivational speakers from other spheres. We can have our own motivating our students so that they become great leaders and they also become good academicians. With that, it's my duty now to welcome our VC, Professor John Chelgate, to give the remark and probably either close the section. Thank you. Prof, welcome.
Thank you very much, Dr. Dominita. Thank you very much, Mr. Wanjohi, for that great discourse we have had. I think I had spoken at the beginning, so I will not talk much, but only to appreciate the participants who have been very patient listening, and I'm sure you have learned something from this discourse. As we had mentioned, we will be bringing in more participants going forward, also from our alumni. So I think this is the way to go. So without much ado, I want to close this particular session. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And asanteni sana for being active and engaged. I appreciate each one of you showing up and sharing. Thank you.
John, and thank you, everyone. Now you can leave at your own pleasure. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think the LMS is functional. Somebody asking about the LMS. LMS is functional from, when was it, Moses? So you can use, let me type here the message, use LMS.
Okay.
.mua.ac.ke. That is how you can access it, because I'm seeing somebody posting. But of course, it is integrated with the ERB, so ensure you are up to date in fee payment. So in case you have a challenge, you can always call us so that you are assisted. I think the submission dates for coursework was extended by 1 week. So the same communication will still come back to you. Excellent. Thank you.
A lasting impact on your career, look no further than the Management University of Africa. At Management University, are you hungry to unlock your leadership potential? Do you dream of making a lasting impact on your career? Look no further than the Management University of Africa. At Management University of Africa, we strive to ensure that all our graduates become job creators through empowering them with an entrepreneurial mindset. Whether you're a seasoned professional looking to advance in your career or a recent graduate eager to embark on your leadership journey, we've got you covered. We have a comprehensive range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs tailored for anyone aspiring to excel in management and leadership. What sets us apart? Our innovative approach to teaching. We foster an environment that combines theory with hands-on experience, allowing our students to put their newfound knowledge into practice in real-world scenarios. This practical application helps our students develop the crucial skills needed to navigate the challenges of today's fast-paced business landscape. And the best part is, you can access our programs from anywhere, thanks to our flexible online and distance learning options. This means you can learn at your own pace while maintaining the quality of education. Visit our website today to explore our extensive range of programs. Remember, the future belongs to those who dare to lead.